evening, listener, and welcome to the Slanted Hallway. I hope you're all full after your dinners, and that half-pound of butter in the fridge isn't too enticing. Yes, temptation is a dreadful thing. I was once tempted to give a coin to a beggar, but I knew better than most that a penny saved is a penny earned. A lesson that a dear Mr. Percival is all too familiar with, but one which his wife will have to learn the hard way. The slanted hard way.
Well, I'd like to be home before supper, so go quickly.
Oh, Percival, I'm never long.
And I don't know why you insisted on stopping at a casino, but I thought this was going to be a by-the-book bathroom break.
You know it makes me feel more at home. My father was a gambler.
It's just, here we are, making our winding return home from your sister's birthday celebrations through this dim and dusty Nevada desert, passing flop house after a diner after a general store, and then I think we drove by a reenactment of a Wild West show with outdoor latrines, and you...
Very good, sir.
Pardon?
Not necessary. I'm off parole. Might I say that was some lovely exposition, sir.
Oh, well, thank you.
You can tell by the way I'm dressed that I'm an attendant here. May I take your coat, sir?
No. Do I look like a philanthropist? I paid top dollar for this tweed thing. And look at these coattails.
Well, at the very least, I can hang it up for you.
Oh, no. We don't plan on staying long. We're just looking for a restroom.
At a casino.
I know, this entire concept is preposterous.
I really don't understand what vexes you so, hun.
Neither do I, Mr. Hun. Why, it's no secret we have some of the state's finest roadside amenities. We make absurd amounts of money, after all. No shame in spending a substantial chunk of change on a name-brand toilet bowl styled in the like of a Grecian urn. You know, had I been getting my swirlies here instead of at prison, I would have been thankful. Getting your head dunked repeatedly into art makes a big difference, you know. You learn to appreciate things.
Look, it's not that I think your services aren't up to par. I just don't like casinos. That's it. Anyway, I shouldn't need to explain myself. Emotions aren't what a cold, manly businessman like myself should be displaying.
Well, sir, prison is about as tough as it gets, and I can tell you we cry plenty.
The pish-posh!
You're making yourself out to be quite the child, dear. A moment is a moment, and we shan't linger for any longer than necessary. Now, dear attendant, point us in the direction of the loo with those strong arms and those wise eyes of yours.
Indeed, madame. Shouldn't take me but a moment to lift this ravishingly muscular, 67-year-old, rippling, bulbous, and toned arm in the direction you need to go. There! That way. So, through the dry pool hall, past the card tables, through the wet pool hall, and then you'll find what you need at the end of the double-wide hallway lined with gorgeous, blinking slot machines.
Good sir, thank you. Come on now, dear.
Yeah, good luck and ta-ta. I hope you find more than what you bargained for.
Well, that was oddly foreboding, don't you think?
I think he's really just trying to hammer home that he's an ex-con.
Nope, here we are, the hallway.
This place is massive! I'm surprised it only took 2 sentences to get where we were going.
Well, you know, the distance is a little wonky in radio.
Wait! Wow!
What is it, dear?
Just look around. These slot machines are glorious. It's like a hallway of fortune-filled fireworks.
Don't get distracted now. I'm in anguish regarding supper.
Oh, you're always in anguish regarding supper.
We have a long way to go. I crave my biscuit, my evening reverie.
And look! They all have little themes. How quaint. This one looks like Christmas. This one looks like a coal mining adventure. And this one like a book that reads you. And oh my! This one is themed like fruit. God, how I adore fruit.
No, honey, you're not, seriously.
Considering playing? I don't know, maybe, just maybe I am.
Don't be a fool, dear. You've heard those old wise words. If a slot is the devil's aperture, then the slot machine is an oven for Satan holes.
I know it, I do, but you must admit these things are feverishly inviting.
They are nothing of the sort. Lest I need to remind you that only good-for-nothing, deadbeat, mooching, licentious hooligans gamble.
Don't be cruel. My father was a gambler.
And where is he now? Your father, a good-for-nothing, deadbeat, mooching, licentious hooligan, the sponging lowlife.
He works at the Institute of Marine Science in Wales as an ocean cartographer.
Precisely. A fate that can only befall a good-for-nothing, deadbeat, mooching, licentious hooligan, sponging lowlife, loser. Is that what you want to make of yourself?
No, not at all.
Then stop this lunacy and hit the loo, see? We have places to be and suppers to eat. Tea!
Oh, but Percival, my treasure, you know how much I love fruit. Surely there is some way we could spare some change and give it a spin. Who knows, maybe, just maybe, there are some winnings in store for us.
I'll have none of that, woman.
Think of all the biscuits!
What?
You let me fiddle the fruit, and if fortune finds me, we'll get you a whole slew of biscuits.
Do you see how high my shoulder blades are arched? How fast is my foot stomping? How reddened my brow? Can I make it any more clear how much I distaste gambling?
But a coin. Think of it as an investment.
All right, fine. One spin, then it's back on the road.
Oh, Percival, thank you. I could just kiss you.
I wouldn't mind that, honestly.
No time for that, Percival. We've got slots to conquer.
Right, here's your coin. Your single coin.
Great. Okay, I'm approaching the slot machine. I've arrived at the slot machine. There I am, wrapping my arms about it to give it a good preemptive shake. I call up an inspector to make sure there's no funny business. He says it's a clean game. Perfect. The machine has been used all day, so I give it a wipe. I make some small talk, yell a witty comment or two at the other patrons, and here goes nothing. Cherry.
Cherry?
When did you get here?
Cherry! It would appear you've struck gold.
What in the world?
And on your first go, nonetheless. Very impressive, miss.
Look at that! I've turned a single coin into 14!
And even though we don't know the numerical amount nor the denomination of the currency you're using, I think it's safe to say that not only have you struck it big, but we're impressed. I've robbed many banks in my day and looted many graves, miss, but I've never seen such a fortune as 14 coins in a single stack.
Pish posh, you're all a bunch of dirty louts, you gambling phonies. Give me your winnings, dear, thank you. Yes, look at this stack, this Spanish gold we won, this right here, in my hand, is dirty money. How does that feel, dear? How does it feel to know you're part of the problem? That you're one step closer to being an ocean cartographer? For shame, for shame, for shame.
Oh, but you let me do it, and I won! You should be happy. The currency, no matter how vague, is all ours. Fruit and biscuits for years to come.
They are ungodly winnings, sir.
No. I shan't have my reputation tainted. No fruit, no biscuits, no ungodly winnings. This money is going right back to where it came from. I won't be carrying smelly coins. People know the difference. You see, I buy, say, a pencil with clean money. Why they praise me for it. A pencil, what an intelligent purchase. I buy a pencil with dirty money, and they'll berate me. A pencil? All right, Poindexter, you could have bought an Oldsmobile with this money, as we haven't established the value of currency. No, that shan't happen. This money is going right back into the machine.
What a foolish plan.
Hush now, attendant.
Indeed.
Please escort my afflicted wife to our car, which I have left running outside this whole time. Please.
Sure.
Now, I won't be long, honey. You sip a soda and I'll destroy these earnings.
Come along now, miss.
All right, Percival, just you, this ungodly sum of wealth in your palms, and a fruit-themed slot machine. I sure hope I don't get 3 cherries on the first go like my wife did. Why, then this whole affair would take that much longer. Oh, woe is me. Who knows how long I'll stand here. Lucky man as I am. Okay, number 1. Cherry? Cherry? A blueberry, damn. I mean, good. 1 less coin. That's a good thing. This is a trash bin for all I care. 2. Cherry. Kumquat. Upside down dog drat. How the hell did she get it on the first try? This is damn near impossible. Damn! I got 3 dams, and they aren't even identical. What in the bloody... Cherries for me! And 4 more coins I must do away with. For shame.
Well done, sir.
Shut up, you miraculously materializing buffoon. I'm doing my duty. I'm not having fun. Watch, I'll dump the rest of these... There, gone. All of it.
You are a man of your word, I suppose.
All of it. Lost. Lost with no hope to ever return. No fruits, no biscuits, no cherries, no gambling. Did you leave the windows open in the car?
Yes, I did, sir.
Good, that's my preferred way of getting inside my own vehicle. It appears time to reunite with my woman who, on paper, I love. What was that, attendant?
I didn't say a thing, sir.
What?
Sir, that sound you're hearing is much too loud to be me. I mean, look how far away I've already walked.
I suppose, It couldn't be. No, well, maybe, no. Maybe I should give the slot machine another go. I have a second after all. A goodbye coin for the trouble.
Well, what in the world is this? A good man of upstanding character tempted into the affairs of the downtrodden? Surely, listeners, he will spend the rest of our time together redeeming his character. Well, maybe that would happen in our world, but unfortunately it's not our world at all. Our dear friend Percival must have placed that last coin into a payphone and informed the operator to put him through directly to the Slanted Hallway.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, Percival, you must have been having a nightmare.
I could have sworn I heard a voice calling my name.
Well, it's just you and I, and nobody else in this car that I'm driving, even though societal convention would have you behind the wheel.
But then what?
You're probably still having tremors about what happened back there at the casino. We're in a real bind here, mister. Not only did you get rid of our winnings, but you somehow managed to accidentally also get rid of our life savings. Only now does it vex me. Only now do I even come to consider my decision of, for safety's sake, sewing that cash into your lime-tinted sport coat. What I would trade now to have not put the greenbacks in your greenback. Oh, the driveway, I'm going to miss it.
I'll admit, I think this trip beat me up a bit.
I'll say.
Please do.
I think this trip has beat you up a bit.
Oh, you're right. Here I was admonishing that vile practice of gambling. I screamed about it till my face got red, and in the bitter end, I succumbed to it myself. I suppose even gods bleed. But I think this is a good thing. Sure, we've lost everything, but that may be a blessing in disguise. We can start anew. Perhaps this was all meant to happen. And even though now say, wait a minute, what is that?
Oh, that there?
Yes, that there.
That thing that one could describe as adjectives?
Precisely.
Or call something along the lines of a noun?
Exactly so.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what it is you're seeing.
I guess it is indeed. It's a motorbike.
That's what it is.
But how did this hog get in my driveway?
Likely from the pig pen we have out back. The fence is in a little bit of disrepair.
But what about this motorcycle?
Is it not yours?
That's the thing. It's not.
Well now, hon, are you not descending into madness? Surely you may simply have forgotten you got the bike in some feverish frenzy.
Maybe. But I don't think I started going crazy until after I gambled.
Oh, pish-posh.
A pish-posh from you? I really am going mad. There it is again. Someone else is here.
Calm down. Oh, calm down. There's nothing. There's no one. It's just us here. It's but a fit of madness.
Dear God, I would have never dreamed of it. A fate yet worse than ocean cartography. Maybe I'll lay down. Sleep it off. When I wake up, we can figure out all the money nonsense. And I can happily blame it on you, but for now, I am far too tired. Now, dear, I intend on sleeping on the couch. I have no energy in my bones for sharing at the moment, specifically space.
Of course.
Ah, my fine brown leather couch I made myself from my animals out back. Oh, or an alternative exclamation. Ah, a recliner surely is a man's best friend. Belly laugh. Perhaps I can get some peace. Egats again! How in the world do crazy people sleep? This is absolutely ludicrous. Does this boorish devil that torments me really think I'm the type to live comfortably with a curse? Well, if that's so, it's wrong. Never mind, I always keep a tub of Dramamine, a single melatonin tabule, and of course a kettle of horse tranquilizer deep in the couch cushions for just such an occasion. Now let me rummage them out. Now, wait a minute. What's this? First thing my paws have clutched. It can't be! It is! A packet of cigarettes. Empty. And what's this? Butts all over the place. Wait, those are just hams from the pigs out back. Hark, here, butts! Cigarette butts! But none of us smoke. I'll chalk it up to delirious visions. All right, now to really knock myself out. And when sleep takes me, I won't have to think about all I've lost. I won't have to consider my, until now, unmentioned urge to gamble yet more. Good night, sweet me. The voice, the damn voice, it won't leave me. It is there, always. In my waking hours, in my sleep, in the confines of my drug-induced dreams, nowhere am I free. What's this? A creaking sound? Strange. The voice, but further than it usually is.
Sir, that sound you're hearing is much too loud to be me. I mean, look how far away I've already walked.
I guess Mama was right back then. A good night's sleep is really worth two in the bush. I'm feeling better, and hold on. Is that creaking coming from upstairs? Egats! It is! Oh no! Perhaps my wife, Mrs. Percival, replaced our wedding bed with a rocking chair. This is absurd. This is an outrage. First I must deal with a curse, and now with an unwanted rocking chair? Can a morally ambiguous man not find any peace in this damned world? I'm going to give that woman a piece of my mind. Mrs. Percival! I'm looking to have a word with you. Jumping jacks!
Percival, it's not what it looks like.
More like, it is what it looks like, Buster Brown.
Maybe you should explain what you're seeing for clarity. Ah!
Well, what I'm seeing is my wife in bed with a leather jacket-wearing, cigarette-toting, greasy-haired, fruit-themed slot machine.
Exactly right.
So that means I wasn't going mad? I'm sane? I don't understand. And you were actually calling my name?
Close, you clod. I was calling your wife's name like the hopeless romantic I am, I'm not. Just so happens that her name is Mrs. Percival, so the confusion is understandable. Then at one point I also got a bad scrape on me screen and me eyes got itchy.
But why? Why, Mrs. Percival, my love?
Why do you think, you moron? I have all the things you could only dream of having. Money, wealth, fortune, I'm dashing, I light up, I have a lever you can pull. I'm covered in a Class A artwork and I can drive stick. Not to mention I'm an excellent lover, talented cook, and I'm like the Shakespeare of love poetry.
Wasn't Shakespeare the Shakespeare of love poetry?
No, listen. Like the dew that falls sweet in the morning's light, I think you're pretty neat in me heart's delight.
That was actually rather good.
I'm aware you dunce.
So you don't love me, Mrs. Percival?
Well, Percival, I don't. For many reasons, but also you always make me drive and you make me corral your pigs. That eventually adds to a general growing apartness. Handsome Slot Machine and I dated in high school. When I saw him again at the casino, when I got those 3 cherries, I knew then it wasn't just luck, it was fate. And well, I found my love reignited. While you were gambling away our life, frivolous man as you are, Handsome Slot Machine and I stopped by the house for cigarettes. When we came back to pick you up, we hid him in the trunk of the car. Then we really bonded over the 3 days you were asleep.
Oh, I slept for 3 days? Jeez. But, Slot Machine, why did you yell my wife's name if you were trying to keep it all a secret?
I don't know. I mean, this doesn't normally happen to me. I was excited. You know how heavy a slot machine is? The fact that she moved me into the car by herself is incredible.
Well, I won't have this. No wife of mine, present or former, is going to go steady with a slot machine, no matter how handsome.
You don't have much of a choice.
Nonsense, I'm going to kick him.
No, don't! I'm made of metal! You'll only hurt yourself!
My toes! My toes! I've popped all my toes!
Oh, he's collapsed next to that window, he hasn't? Mrs. Percival, quick! Throw him a first aid kick from under the pillow to stop the bleeding.
Drat! I missed! Handsome Slot Machine, I know you two have had your differences, but you must help him. For Pete's sake, he's bleeding out on a bunch of shattered glass.
You're right, Miss Percival. For as handsome and talented as I am, I still had the capacity for cruelty. No more. I shall help this man I harmed.
No, you handsome monster! You get away from me!
I'm coming to help you. Stop backing towards that window. There's no barrier. I'm a licensed nurse, Percival.
No! You monster!
Only in being, not in me heart. Oh no, Percival, you've slipped out and you're dangling on the ledge. And I being but a slow and clunky hunk of metal, I can only walk so fast. Hang on there, I'm coming for you. Percival, your grip, it's losing strength. And the drop, Percival, it's 10 feet, much too far for your old man bones. I'm coming for you, Percival. Just you wait, just you.
I slip! Oh, okay, well, I've been harmed, but I think I'll be okay. It wasn't that bad a fall. What's that sound?
The aforementioned fence. It must have broke completely. A stampede of pigs has come barreling from the backyard. Oh, sweet heaven! Percival, no! Percival, you die! Oh, Percival, you're dead! Percival, no! But I loved you most.
Well, there you have it. Not sure who wrote that, but I found it on the sidewalk, and if the public gives it to you, then the public wants it. Tune in next week, listeners, when we tell the dastardly tale of a woman who runs off with a roulette wheel. But the roulette wheel is actually the superintendent of a large public school district. In the end, it turns out to be a metaphor for friendship. But that'll have to wait for next week.